I wish that I could like really see what I look like before I get on here. But this is it. This is what we're, oh no, I'm not wearing a turban today. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I feel so naked. I feel so naked without my turban. What's up, family? I feel so naked. Oh my gosh. Hey. Bree, I won't. Bree said, don't come for Paige. She's dumb, but she looked cute and that thing was thinging. I won't. I feel so naked without my turban. This is weird. This is really weird. Have I ever? I haven't shown my hair in a very long time. Oh my God. Hey. Michaela said, show that hair off, sis. It just feels weird. Because like I can see a little picture of myself before I come on, but like full version, I'm like, I need a turban. Hey, moderators, what's up, Tracy? Hey, Tracy said, I'm gonna drag Paige. We gotta go easy on our girl. We're gonna go easy. We're gonna go easy. We're gonna go easy. Thank you guys. This is really how I do my hair when I work out. So I like part it and I do these just because if I pull my hair all the way back in the ponytail, it'll become a tangled mess. So I can't. So we do the pigtails. It's just weird. I was like, oh, no turban? What's happening? J&J video. Hey, thank you for the super chat. J&J video said, what's up, sis? I can't wait to hear this. Oh, Lord. Thank you so much, J&J. Thank you. Oh, did you hear it? Because I moved so fast. I hope you heard it. Hey, family, let me adjust my light. I'm telling you, guys, it's been a while. First of all, I'm not even unpacked. Like, I stopped unpacking to hop on. And thank you all for coming on at the last minute. Because at first I wasn't going to do it any lives today because I just like got back in town and, you know, trying to like unpack, put stuff together, answer emails, all of that. I just felt like I needed a day to get back. But then I realized I'm working tomorrow all day, so I won't be able to do anything. So I was just like, well, I have to do this. So thank you all for, you know, joining me at the last minute. I apologize. I have a better schedule now that I kind of know what's going on since the world is opening back up. I kind of have a bit of a schedule that I can keep up with. What is going on? Girl, why is my Twitter going off? Anyway, hey y'all. Thank you, Ava A. Black Lavender. What's up, my moderator, Black Lavender? Chris had them rehearsed answers and still got dragged because they did something that he didn't prepare for. And we will get into that. They did something that he didn't prepare for. Anyway, as y'all come on in the room, how are you guys doing? One thing I learned as my little time away, did I tell you guys? No, because it happened so quickly. I went home to Philly because two people in my family, it's like two family friends passed away. So we went home for that. And it was like just like a quick, unexpected trip. And the reason why we went home is because this is the first time that we can actually go home and attend, you know, a memorial or funeral of somebody. Because of COVID, we weren't able to do that. So this is the first time we could all like really gather. So it's really important to go home. One thing that I learned is that city people, if you are somebody, like I kind of live in a city, but not really like where I live is kind of like Philly, where I grew up. It's like you have the city, but then you have neighborhoods surrounding. So I live like in the neighborhoods. If I want to go to the city, I could take a little drive or a little walk, right? What I've learned is that if you live in the city, you have to have a great skincare routine. You have to, because where was I staying? I was staying at like the Hyatt in Philly, like downtown Philly. My God, today my skin was breaking out ridiculously. Like I had to wash my face so many times because it's just like dirt. It's city living. Like I know people in New York City have to have great skincare. You have to, because it was just the streets are so filthy. Beautiful, but filthy. Listen, God bless the transplants who are moving to Philly, who eat on the streets now because it's a cute thing to do. Why would you eat on a Philadelphia sidewalk? Girl, you're eating piss. Anyway, so one thing that I learned is that you just have to have a great skincare routine. I was washing my face so many times, and the stuff that was coming. Child, I'm so back to being in LA. I'm so glad to be back in LA. Never said that before. Listen, I love my city all day, but I never lived in the city. I always lived in the neighborhoods. City living may not be for me. Oh my God. Hey, Jess, thank you so much. Thank you so much, fam. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's like, things happen, but it was just very important, especially for my mom, because these were more of her friends, more, Black families, more aunties to me. But it was important for her to do that, since, you go from watching funerals on Zoom to finally being able to be there and be present. It's different. You need that. You need the family. You need you need that connection, that human connection. So thank you, Fedora. Yes, hit that like button. Listen to my moderator, Black Lavender. Hit that like button. Anyway, let's come on in the room. We've talked for 8 minutes? Almost 9. Let's come on in the room. God, I forget how to do this. Oh, is this a remix? That's a remix. Oh my God, I forgot how to do it. Oh, come on in the room. What was that little remix that I did? Come on in the room. Whoa, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to. Oh, sorry. Hit my ring light. We got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? What's up, Tracy? Come on in the room. That's right, Jess. Come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about because Chris is a mess. Chris is a mess. I did not buy that act for 1 second, and I wasn't wrong. So won't you come on in the room? Come on in the room. Whoa, come on. I'm out of breath. Jesus, I worked out all week though. Why am I out of breath? I should have done some running, but you can't run. I can't run in Philadelphia because the sidewalks are terrible. Trash. Cobblestone hell. That's the best way to explain Philadelphia streets, especially downtown. Cobblestone hell. And I have rolling ankles. I'm not running on no cobblestone streets. The devil is a liar. But I did a lot of walking. I did like 17,000 steps a day. Come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. Yeah, we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. I said we got so much to talk about. So won't you come on in the room? I gotta get some running in there when I'm back in LA, because why did that drain me? The devil is a liar, and the truth ain't what? In him. It ain't in him. It ain't in him. JB says what? I don't know. JB says what? It's up to you guys. It's up to you. JB says what? Says, will you do edited lives? And honestly, it's up to you guys. What do you want? You know what I mean? Because not a lot, but a few people do say they miss my edited reviews. What I will say to the people who say that, the views don't show it. You know what I mean? So I definitely am here to have a good time with you guys, but I want to do stuff that you're going to watch. Like at this point, it's a collaboration. You know what I mean? So if you'll watch it, I'll absolutely do it. But you guys seem to be more into the lives because I guess it's just more of me. And I love that. So I'll try it. Maybe I'll give a week where I'll try to do an edited live. And I guess JB says what that means, that I put up a video that I've edited and then I let it play like a YouTube premiere. And then afterwards we'll talk about it. I'll give it a shot. I'll try a couple. Actually, great idea, JB says what, because I'm traveling again. That's life. I'll not the funerals this time. This is work and relaxation because I'm fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated.
So yeah, I'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes, but it just seems like the audience here at NikkiStar TV prefers the lives. It's whatever y'all want. I'm here to serve you. No, this is my channel. Well, you know what? You're in my home, so I am hosting. I'm hosting you in my home. But when you're a host, you do a lot of stuff to make sure that the guests feel welcome. It is a collaboration, but yeah, sometimes like 50, 70. We'll see. I'll see, JB. I'll see. Oh, Tracy, hold on. What did Tracy say? Tracy, thank you for the super chat. Tracy said, can we get Mama Star on the part 2 review? Let me know if you guys want Mama Star to review part 2 with me. Let me know. I'm gonna have to get her to. Oh God, she's gonna go. Y'all, she's gonna tear Chris to shreds. She has no media training. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see. But give me a thumbs up if you want my mom to join part 2. If so, I'll make sure she starts watching at least the relevant episodes as soon as possible. Thank you so much for the super chat, Tracy. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Oh, I Am True Queen said maybe a quick edited. Hold on, where is it? Maybe a quick edited of about 10 to 15 minutes, then later in the week, a full live discussion. Oh, okay. We're getting ideas. We're getting ideas. We're getting ideas. Yeah, we'll see. Oh my gosh, you guys love her because she's messy. See, that's why y'all love her, because she's messy and unedited. Because she said stuff we shouldn't say. I'm a trainer though. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I'm not gonna let her get on here and go crazy. I like my mom more in edited reviews. Y'all love her in the live, and I know why. Y'all not gonna get my mother caught up. But yeah, I'll bring her. Hey, Kimberly, I'll bring her. So okay, so the reunion part 2. I hope it's just a 2-part reunion. I'll bring my mom in. Okay. Y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. Oh gosh. Anyway, let's get into. There was something that I used to do before this. Get my notes. Oh my God. How long has it, Nikki? It has not been that long. Now I'm doing the most. I done forgot my whole act, my whole order, my whole run of the show. Oh, this is why I do this early, because look, my notes aren't here. My notes aren't here. Oh, here they are. All righty, family. We talked long enough. I ain't even lotion my hands. Ciao. We talked long enough. Look what I did today. I don't know. Where my lime crime holes at? Lime crime girls, look. My thing broke. I didn't know these things. This is my lime crime makeup brush. It broke in my suitcase. I didn't know it could do that. I'm so disappointed. Thank God I got this. I had Sigma. Why am I doing this? Sigma sent me this coupon, so I bought like a whole new, makeup brush set line or whatever. But damn, I ain't want to buy it so this could break. Oh, we got a cash app from Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. It ain't even for me. Michelle said, for Mama Star's appearance fee. Messy. Thank you so much. Lord, I am going to have her well trained. Anyway, my heart's broken. My paintbrush is my makeup brush, my favorite one. This, and I got this in the Tarte Star line. Maybe I should have just used them for play and not for real use. That's what I'll do next time. My cute makeup brushes, they'll just be, scenery. Because I was heartbroken over that. Anyway, let's get into it. If you're just here for the review, beloveds, it starts right what now? Yes, we're here. Let's get, speaking of we're here, we're queer, and get used to it. Some demon wrote in the comment section that that I'm only doing this to appease gay followers. Probably. Absolutely. They're welcomed here. Let them know. Hey, family. But the truth is, brother, I was too lazy to put it up after I went to Drag Race. So I left this here because I still haven't been able to get a damn task rabbit because of COVID. So I have some stuff that needs to be put up, but I can't get a task rabbit yet. Okay? My task rabbits got to get vaccinated before they come in here. So this stuff is still here. I put this here at the Drag Race because I could not put it anywhere else, and it fit. Is it performative? I don't know. I don't think so. But if you believe so, go to hell. I did this because I can. It's my room, my channel. And I have no problem with the LGBTQ flag. It is what it is. I hope you're watching. Go to hell. I meant every word. Let's get into it. All right. Let me put a timestamp down. What time is it? 17:42. Because, child, that demon got me pissed off. Like, I try not to get in the comments a lot now because the channel is growing. The channel is growing. God is what? Good. But I still try to get in there to bust it up with my day ones. But then there are some people that are just, why are you so miserable? Why are you so miserable? I've never been that pissed off or that, depressed and mad at my life that I hopped on social media to drag somebody, unless they were racist. Races aren't human, so you can go after them. They're demons in meat suits. But I've never been to the point where it's just people just minding their business that I felt the need to just say something negative. For what? She just has the gay flag up there so the gay people can like her. Something like that. What? Let me tell you something. I've never needed for anybody to like me. My problem in life is that too many people have liked me and I couldn't be their friend. I'll get into this review, but let me tell you something about me. I ain't never had a problem making friends. I ain't never had a problem keeping one. It's getting rid of them that has always been my issue. Everybody want to be NikkiStar's friend. So let's not play. I don't got to do nothing to get a friend or a man. Child, I'm single because I want to be. Do I want to be single after this? I don't know. Because I've never wanted a man so much before in my life. This pandemic, child, brought some things to the front. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm not buying. I'll get the timestamp right. Let me wave this so I can see it in the video. I'll get the timestamp right. Been popular. Been from the womb. From the womb, baby. Been popular. Even when I was weird. Still am. Anyway, I'm not buying Virginia and Eric. I'm not buying Eric and Virginia's We're So Happy act. Here is why, right? We've been here with them before, right? We've seen them act a certain way on camera, and then we've seen Virginia break down to the producers in front of the cameras that she didn't know was there. Them hidden cameras got her every time. So this whole we're so in love, everything is great now that the cameras are no longer there. I'm not buying it because we've already seen this, right? We've seen them act like everything is cool. We've seen Eric cuss out Virginia and say, I don't like when you show that we have issues on camera. So I don't buy it and I don't trust it. I still don't think this is a good match for Virginia or probably even Eric, but I'm looking out more so for Virginia. I don't think it's a good match for her. But so far, they're playing like everything is great. No longer my business. The show is over. So it's like, all right, girl, I really do hope it works out for you. We're going to see them on Couples Cam. And I think then we'll get to see the real tea. I think then we'll really get to see it. But you know what? Maybe with the cameras in the show not being involved anymore, it will work out. Who knows? But I saw far too many problems with your man. With your husband, Virginia, concerning you that just did not, as a woman, make me feel safe. And we still don't know. I hope they ask next episode, the second part of the reunion, they ask where she went for 45 minutes. I'm not a fan of Eric, but I feel like he should know that. He should know where his wife disappeared for 45 minutes. Because if she was with another man for 45 minutes in some bar bathroom, that is something that he needs to know. Before we move on, we got a super chat from Tamika. She said, you are the truth. Thank you, Tamika. Thank you so much for the super chat. That dude, I know it was a man. Pissed me off. How dare you, demon? How dare you? You must not be a subscriber because this flag, baby, get into the lives, get into the chats. We talk about it all. Anyway, have you noticed that on this reunion, that every feeling that Virginia had during the season, she now says that she was wrong for feeling that way or that it was misinterpreted? Like every valid point, every valid reasoning, every reaction to the mistreatment that she received from Eric, all of a sudden it's like, oh no, that wasn't wrong. I looked at it the wrong way. No, I was wrong about that. You were wrong about everything. This is why I didn't want her to be in this, because I said this on when I was reviewing the season earlier. We have watched so many women on this show shrink to adjust to what their men want or feel comfortable with. And as a woman, it was just difficult to watch because two people are very different than they were when this show started, and they're very different in a bad way. Two women on this show, Clara and Virginia. Everything that they were when we first met them, they're not that anymore. They're like these muted versions of themselves. And if your partner makes you mute yourself, then in my opinion, that's not the partner for you. If anything, your partner should make you brighter and louder. These women have gotten so quiet, and all of a sudden everything that they wanted, they no longer want it though. You're doing all that for men? What? I hate the way society raises women. I really, really do, because I can't say it's a household thing. It's absolutely society where we long after men, and it's just like we are so used to the idea that women have to compromise so much and men just don't have to do anything but make sure the bills are paid. Listen, that's a huge responsibility. I get that. That's your only freaking responsibility. We got to literally die to just be your wife. Why? Why is that? We watched it on this show. Virginia is not herself. It's oh no, I didn't really mean that. No, that was misinterpreted. No, the camera's court that. It's always editing's fault. Sometimes it is. I will give you that. But we have seen Eric be Eric consistently throughout the season. Throughout the season, editing or not, it's the same dude every time. The same triggers show up every time. His own family said they don't want you to make him mad because when he gets mad, it's very bad. We're not making this stuff up. The camera is not giving us a story that isn't already there. Congrats. Congrats, girl. Congrats. Oh, and we did get a little flash of the real Eric during the reunion when kids were brought up, because Virginia went like that. That was the only thing she was like really standing on, when she was just like, I'm not ready for kids yet. And even after Eric's mom was just like, well, I had open heart surgery. You know, it was a scary time for me and my son because I didn't know if I was going to, make it out of that. I want to be able to experience my grandkids. And Virginia was just like, well, they're going to happen, but not now. Like, even after that, like that was the lead in, or no shade, the guilt trip to make you say, oh, I want to have kids now. And when she didn't say that, when there was still some personal independence, you could see that Eric was just like that the camera recorded too, that little flick, that little flash of Eric, that flicker of Eric showed up again, which lets me know that he is the same person he was that we saw earlier on the season. I don't think that any growth has happened. I think if anything, Virginia has shrunk enough to have him fully control her life. And I got to be real with you. I think she's not the kind of woman that wants that, but I think her personally, I think she will shrink to be taken care of. Unfortunate. That's only going to work for so long, girl. That's only going to work for so long. And I would hate for kids to be involved for you to finally feel like this is not what I want to do anymore. That's what happens so many times. A kid come in and all of a sudden it's just like, I can't do this anymore. Now that poor child feels like they're the reason that their parents broke up, not the fact that their parents were just not compatible and should have never did this mess in the first place. Lord, Eric is going to raise a child. Praying for his Facebook. Child, them comments are going to be something else. Anyway, let's move on to Clara and Ryan. Oh gosh, this is an almost 30-year-old woman. It's just like, what do you say? What do you say, Clara? Anyway, Clara and Ryan are getting remarried. They're renewing their vows. Why are you renewing your vows with a man who has yet to say that he loved you? And the only reason why he said it is because he was damn near pistol whipped by the host of the show to say it. There was no way that Ryan was going to look at Clara on this reunion, put on the spot by the host and say, no, I don't love you. Did you see how he was acting when he was asked? He was just like, well, of course I love you. What was he going to say? No? You think that man, especially after how he has looked this season, especially after how we all know that he has read tweets, watched reviews, read, articles about him and Clara, he knows how he was perceived on this show. So you think that now he's going to still remain the same self-centered Ryan and look at Clara and say, oh no, I'm still not there yet? Well, Clara, why were you... I can't even say it because it sounds so foolish. Why did you even, I was going to say agree. Why did you even plan? Because this was nothing that Ryan wanted to do. You planned this, Clara. Why did you even plan to renew your vows with your husband, who has yet to say that he loved you? I'm telling you, if the host would have never asked, he would have left, you and him would have left that studio and he still would not have said that he loved you. The thing that bothers me with Clara, right? I think she's just not bothers because it's sad, right? I think she's so used to not being loved, not being important in relationships that whatever crumbs Ryan gives her, she's chill with. And as a viewer watching this, you want her to have more, but she's like cool with it because she's always accepted crumbs in relationships. Girl, you can do so much better on your worst day. I would hope that one day you figure that out and that you don't figure it out when children are in the picture. Children are always a deciding factor. I'm telling you, you bring kids into a relationship and then all of a sudden both partners start thinking about, is this what I want my life to be like? When kids come in, girl, figure that out before them babies come into that broken home. Anyway, when the host, what is the host's name? Is it Chris? Mr. Messy, because he was messy. Oh my goodness, the Mel Wendy Williams. Mr. Messy, when he asked Ryan if he loved Clara, because it had been 6 months, and he was just like, Clara, you said if it was 6 months and you still didn't get the I love you, you will walk. What's going on? It's 6 months. Has he said it? She was like, no. And Mr. Messy was like, what? Why haven't you said that? Then there's this awkward moment and Ryan finally says it. But before he says it, did you see Clara's face? She didn't know what he was going to say. Get the hell out of here. That's your whole husband and you don't know. Your husband that you're renewing your vows with. You don't know what his answer is going to be. She did just like this. Excuse me? You're not going to ask me if my husband has ever said he loved me or if he does love me. Before you even get it out your mouth, oh yeah, he loved me. That man loves the hell out of me. He's, first of all, girl, let me tell you about my king. He told me that he loved me every day and twice on Sunday, like multiple times. And sometimes I'll be like, it's overkill. You doing too much. I know that you love me. Like, stop. Like, you tell me every second it's enough. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I would be. You don't know if he is going to say that he loves you. I love y'all so much. I'm going to be honest with you. This was the worst season to introduce me to this show. The same for you people that introduced me to Seeking Sister Wife. This was the worst season to introduce me to this show. I am enraged. Enraged. I thought I was going to get a nice break from Married at First Sight. Every episode of Seeking Sister Wives, I want to do what? Bite my laptop? I can't believe. Oh God. Oh, women, you don't know who you are. We're the closest thing to God. Like, we don't know. And I can't get mad. I can't get mad. I grew up in this kind of foolishness. Thank the Lord I got free. No, it's just a TV show. Nikki, it's a TV show. Why are you going to put it a TV show? It doesn't matter. It's a TV show. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Let's move on. We're back. So then Clara, after she is, unsure if her husband is going to say that he loves her, she finally gets it. She's so happy. This is the first time you ever heard it from your damn husband. She's so happy. And then she says, well, the I love you didn't really mean, that much. It wasn't that big of a deal because he shows me that he loves me in other ways by, putting gas in my car. Are you 12? This is like real young girl stuff, right? This is what young girls do when it's just like, oh my God, he let me wear his leather jacket. Like, it's love. That's what you do when you're 12 and you don't really know. You know what I mean? It's your first crush. You don't understand what it is. Like, he buys you a blow pop after school. He gets you a pickle or a Slim. You know what? Is that Philadelphia? I feel like this real Philadelphia kind of young love. Because like when guys like you, do they buy you pickles and Slim Jims? Maybe that's a Philly thing, but that's what happened to me. Like my crushes always brought me like a pickle and a Slim Jim, but a slice of pizza after school and a hug. Like, anyway, but that's like younger. So it's just like, oh my God, he really cares about me. Putting gas in your car. That's considerate, mama. That's not love. That's like, oh my goodness, your car is on E. He probably put gas in your car because he was driving it. Probably driving it to the house of a broad that he actually loves. Like, girl. Y'all don't have good girlfriends. Y'all don't. There's no way. Let me tell you something. This is why my girlfriends who have trash boyfriends and husbands, one is trying to get out. Girl, I'm going to keep you in my prayers. This is why they never let them hang out with me. It's always, you always liked me until I'm telling her this is not love. Like, I don't get like, I'm not that girl for when I'm just like, girl, if you don't leave him, I don't do that. But if my friend come to me and ask me something, I'm gonna tell her the truth. Like, is it weird that he doesn't come home at night? Yes, it's weird. It's not that like, and you don't ask questions because you're scared. Get out of that. I'm gonna tell you that, right? I'm gonna tell you that it's weird that you keep on jerking off your husband. And that's it. Like nothing else is happening. She's not sleeping with him. There is no way. She has yet to sleep with that dude. If he hasn't said that he loves her, there is no way that she's sleeping with him. Because the host, Mr. Messy, going to ask if they're really, you can tell, like, I'm so heated about the show, I can't even breathe. Because the host, Mr. Messy, going to ask her if they, if they finally consummated the marriage, and Ryan, and Clara, no, we're not going to talk about that. You talked about how you were so sexually frustrated the whole season. Now, all of a sudden, that you're married to, what in the Bojangles was he wearing? Anyway, now that you're married to Creole Bojangles, you can't say nothing anymore. I'm not going to talk about that. Really? Did you watch the flashbacks? Who was that girl? Who was that woman? Clara doesn't exist anymore. She doesn't exist anymore. She is just, girl, you're in the same relationship that you were in. You stayed for 3 years. You were younger, so I gave you a pass. You damn near 30. You got to get out of this. You got to. This is not it for you. This is so sad. But you keep on staying in this. I've given you enough sympathy. You keep on staying in this. You are... I'm not going to say it. You know what? I ain't going to say it. I firmly believe that every night she is choking that man's chicken, and when he is done, he is rolling over and going to sleep, and she is sitting there looking dumb with his seed on her hand. Like, what is anything? No, I'm not getting any. Okay, well, I love you, my Creole king, and just go to bed. You probably cry yourself to sleep. Clara, you deserve. Like, have you watched the show? This is the problem. Y'all don't watch the show because y'all know y'all gonna look like a plumb fool. You gotta watch the show back. Sometimes you gotta see it back and realize, you know what, I was an idiot. And that's okay. That's life. We all make mistakes. But Clara, this is sad. You're just so like not you. You agree with him about everything. You look to him to speak. What the hell is that? That is not a what? Maybe it's just not a marriage for me. I gotta look at my man before I say something. What the hell is that? What in the Ike and Tina Turner is going on? I can't speak unless I get his eye contact, unless I get his permission to say something about our marriage. I'm in this too. Listen, if he don't like something I say, let him check me in the car. Check? Oh God, can I get checked? Oh God, how tall is he? Anyway, say something to me in the car. But I'm never looking at you before I speak. That's weird. You know what? What am I talking about? I'm not married. Maybe this is what y'all do. Maybe, if somebody says hi to you and you got to go, honey, can I respond back? Okay. Hi. That's hell. That's hell. But you know what? I'm single, so I got a different perspective. I don't know. I don't know. Does your husband love you? He does. But I'm single. So let me just. Ciao. Whew, let me get out of them because I am so angry. Let me get out of Clara and Ryan. Ciao. Let me get out of Clara and Ryan. Vincent and Brianna. See, this is what I would like. They have so much fun together. Not the moody man. Because this is the thing. Vincent is for Brianna, right? I love their dynamic. I love that they can laugh like they were just having such a good time together. That's what you want, right? If me and you are blending our lives together and we are starting a whole new life as a couple, right? As a married couple where we're buying stuff together, we're having children. I want to be able to have a good time with you. I don't ever want to feel like I'm just, doing life or going through life with a Debbie Downer. They seem like they can always have a good time, even when it's difficult. Vincent is a little too moody for me. I think we've all said it, and I think he's heard it and realized it. So he did bring that up on the show that they're I will say this, all of the men, including Eric. Oh, you know what? They're Ryan. Nope, Ryan ain't say nothing. Ryan's still perfect. He didn't see nothing to see watching the show that he needed to fix. Ryan is good. But even Eric said, you know what? I realized that I, reacted a certain way to certain things. We will see. Anyway, Vincent and Brianna seem to be in a really good place. Like they're in such a good place that not only are they buying a condo in the DR, they're also buying a house in Atlanta. Now, at first, without knowing where Vincent lived, I would have been like, boy, can you do all of that? You know what I mean? Because like car salesmen can either make no money or a lot. There's no in between. Just like with acting. There ain't no middle class in acting. You either poor or broke. Thank y'all for your cash apps, because baby, I am in the acting poverty line, but God is going to fix it. God's impoverished. SAG-AFTRA impoverished. Thank God for your cash apps and my residuals. Anyway, you got to get on a good show. That's one thing. Actors, get on a good show, like a good big 3 network show. You can live off them residuals for years. Anyway, at first, like if he would have said that without having this particular information, I would have been like, well, Brianna is footing a lot of the bill. However, Vincent has a really nice apartment in Buckhead. Y'all know, me and my family are heading out that way to Atlanta. Buckhead ain't cheap. Them apartments are a mortgage. So I'm like, oh, you must be making a good coin. You got a nice apartment in Buckhead. Were you selling Bentleys? Good for you. Good for you. So I feel like, Brianna may make a little bit more, but I feel like these two are equally yoked in finances. Because if he can pull that off and a condo in the DR and they're buying a home in Atlanta, they got some money coming into this relationship. Listen, money can't buy you class or love, but it can buy you some peace. And it seems like the finances really help these two because they both seem to like the finer things of life more on Brianna's side. But it seems like the finances have really helped. The fact that these two are just God sent. Like, I honestly believe they're soulmates. But I think the finances, them having good finances also really help them as well to be able to do the things that they still want to do as a married couple that they were doing as a single person. You don't want to have more fun single than you do in a relationship if that's what you choose. Like, you should get into the relationship because it's funner with this person, right? It should not be, your relationship shouldn't like make your life less fun and interesting and enjoyable than it was when you did not have this person. That's what I think relationships are, right? Like, I feel like if I'm getting into a relationship with somebody, it's because I just feel like my life is better with them, right? And it's not just financially. It's like everything, mentally, spiritually, physically, okay? Like, all of those things really matter, to me. So, and I feel like that's the same thing with Vincent and Brianna, and that's why they're, on the fast track to happiness. They're talking about kids. Like, This is if we would have had more Vincent and Brianna's on this season, I think I would have enjoyed it a bit more, and I think I would be somebody who would want to see what's happening on season 13. I don't care. I love y'all. I can't do this. This show was an emotional roller coaster. I can't do another season like this. And also, they're going to Boston. Girl, so I don't know. I can't do another season 12. So, have fun with that. I'll meet y'all on Twitter. But baby, during a whole season, no, I'm not messing up my mental health. I don't care how many Venmos I get. No, sir, no, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. Anyway, of course, Jacob blocked Haley. Listen, Jacob Hive, let's be real. Your boy is doing too much. I know y'all like him. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the AC Slater fashions that got y'all going crazy over Jacob. I'm not judging, but y'all gotta hold this man accountable. Why is he blocking Haley? For what? Y'all got divorced. Y'all moved on. Why are you blocking her on all social medias? Also, Haley, why are you checking? Do you miss him? What is going on with these two? What, like, this is the thing. Jacob just goes the extra mile to be petty and butthurt. He's another Vincent, but like in a Debbie Downer kind of way. Like at least Vincent has like some fun joy moments. Jacob's just always like in this space of, I don't want to ride all the rides at Disneyland. I'll hold everybody's purse. Like that's what he gives me. That's what hey, who said this? Hey, Kaya. Hey, Kaya. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, my love. You know what? Let me look at these comments because one thing about StreamYard is that they do not show me. I hope I didn't miss anything. Moderators, let me know if I've missed a super chat. Thank you so much, Kaya. But I just hope that Jacob Hyde realizes that this was just unnecessary. It was real petty. Why you got her blocked on all social medias? Like y'all divorced, y'all went your separate ways. Y'all don't have to be the best of friends. Why are you still holding a grudge? Like what is it? Because I feel like if there was more, we would have seen it. You know what I mean? If you had more like bad interactions or if it was like more drama in the relationship, we would have seen it. There's no way that this messy show who literally put unmatchable couples together to be married would not show us the additional mess in your relationship. Jacob, she's no longer your wife, dude. It's not that serious. Paige looks great. She really, really does look great. I'm happy to see her healthy and smiling and, doing well. It was rough for her. This was a rough reunion for her. It got rough at the end. Oh God, this show owes you so much, girl. This show owes you so much. Anyway, Paige comes on and she says this thing that just crushes me. She says that she attended, the moment she met Chris, she attended a wedding and a funeral on the same day. How heartbreaking. It was true, but oh my God. To hear her say it, I was like, oh, sis, you finally realized this was a mess. Poor thing. And to know that she was buying lingerie to wear with a stranger. Why would you bring all this lingerie? You didn't know. What church do you go to? Please let us know so we will never go. Anyway, so she like has her moment to speak her piece, and then the women come on and they all sit around and talk. And the thing about these women that have always bothered me, aside from Brianna and Haley, is that I said the thing about these women. Let's just say it, Clara and Erica. Y'all so oblivious. Like this is why I titled this "The Delusion Continues," right? Because Clara and Erica, Virginia, are saying to Paige, "Oh my goodness, when I saw this season, if I were Paige, I would have left Chris on day one. I would have not put up with that. You married that. You're getting your vows renewed to that. Just because Chris is, he looks different, acts different, speaks in a different dialect, don't mean you ain't married the same demon. There's no difference. Y'all got the same man, same demon, different meat suit. So for y'all to look at Paige, delusional, and say, oh, I would have not put up with that. Clara, you were giving a man hand jobs at your big age and getting nothing in return. That's you. Erica, this man tormented you. He tormented Erica. Virginia, this man tormented you the whole season. How we know is that we caught y'all mess off camera, which you didn't know that we were watching. We actually saw it. How are y'all sitting here telling Paige about, how terrible her situation is and you feel sorry for her? And if it was you, you would have done something differently when you haven't, because it is you currently. At least Paige got out of it. Y'all still in it. Aside from that, I love the fact that they're all still friends and that they all still hang out. I will say this, I got to be honest. I feel like at some point, their relationship is going to be put to the test specifically because of Eric. Let me tell you something. If they're not Facebook friends with him now, when they become Facebook friends with Eric, that relationship with Virginia is going to be tested and tried. Tested and tried, Virginia. Stay woke. Back to Paige. Chris comes out. When Chris comes out, I'm telling you, my mom's going to rip him to shreds. Jesus. I may have to record that one. When Chris comes out, we learned that after decision day, Paige and Chris went to couples counseling. And they went to counseling because they were considering to reconcile their marriage. What kind of penis does this man have? Why? It has to be that. Because that's the only thing y'all did right out the gate. See, this is what I think. I think this is why I'm telling y'all, I'm not trying to be like, super church girl, but you can't get physical right away. You just can't, because that clouds your judgment. I think that's what happened with Paige. I think she had sex with this dude multiple times. I think she had a great time with this man. And I think the physical clouded her emotional and mental, and she stayed in this situation far too long. Because if you're going to couples counseling, if you're trying to reconcile this relationship, you don't reconcile with that penis. You're not going to play me. Because there ain't no way. 6 hours you were there for decision day, not knowing that what you're going to do. As soon as you see him, your mind is not right and you're unsure all of a sudden. 6 hours. They had to beg and plead you to get out of this mess. Then right after that, you go to couples counseling with this man. And that's why you don't want to talk about sex. Out of respect for my family, I don't want to talk about our sex life. Oh, there's a sex life. You still sleeping with that dude. You are still, Paige, I wouldn't put it past you. I love you. I want the best for you. But the way you was acting, how you were, Chris, calm down. Chris, not. If that were me, I would have sat right there and let him make a fool of himself. I would have sat right there because I ain't banging him, right? I would have been like, oh, see, America, this is what I was dealing with. You know what I mean? I would have been eating it up. Him looking like a plum fool on national TV. No, Chris. No, because I can't put all the blame on him. I have to also take some responsibility. This was the worst season to introduce you to the show. The worst season. So anyway, and they were also, the worst part, they were also thinking about moving in together until Paige says, well, I just think at this moment that we're not, we're just not meant to be together. Who you fooling? Although I'm a little disappointed in Paige, I absolutely hated that they made her watch that scene because Mr. Messy, the host, says, oh, wait, I got a super chat. Hold on. I just saw that. Let me go through these comments. There was a super chat. Hey, Tamika. Randall. Tamika Randall said, Paige is, yep, Come on, we see it. We're not idiots. Paige is still sleeping with him for sure. Tell the truth and what? Shame the devil in another pinstripe suit. Why does he keep on going to big and tall and getting these too small pinstripe suits? It is not a look. I don't know what you think it's giving, Chris, but it's not giving what you think it's giving. You look ridiculous. You look like a demonic Charlie from is Charlie the Chocolate Factory? The host. Whoever the host was, the owner of the Chocolate Factory. That's who you look like. If he wasn't hell. Anyway, that video that they played, I cringed for Paige. I really, really did, because the host, Mr. Messy, says, Paige, you have, because the season is still being aired right now, you haven't seen this clip of what Chris said about you. So I'm going to play it right now. Plays the clip, doesn't even give her a chance to get herself together. Then as soon as the clip goes off, looks at Paige. Paige, how do you feel about that? How the hell you think she's going to feel about that? A man who she has been sleeping with, who she has been trying to say in a marriage with, went on national TV and basically called her ugly to him, right? How did you think she was going to feel? She responds in a way that she did not have to, because I would have jumped the both of them. But she responded and said, of course, I'm mortified or whatever. And Chris has all of these rehearsed, answers. Thank God that Mr. Messy, the host, called that out. It was just like, Chris, you got a lot of rehearsed responses. Like you're prepared for everything. But let's do something that you're not prepared for. Pastor Beijing, come on out. So after, Chris is giving all of this, I was immature. I didn't deserve this, queen. I was not in my right headspace. I repent. I was like, y'all got him repenting? Oh, I'm so glad you are no longer like serving in any capacity in any church. You are such a manipulator. I repent to Paige's family and her mother, her father, and her stepdad, because that wasn't right. Because this queen, you're good. Terribly good. So anyway, they catch him off guard when they call out Pastor Beijing. So Pastor Beijing comes out and Chris is immediately pissed off. You could tell all that media training that he was doing before the reunion went out the window, because he was just a different, not a different, but he was himself again. And, he started raising up, acting a fool. Listen, I will never in my life agree with Chris. I will say this, though. He did have a right. I hate this. I could see his point. Because this is the thing. Chris has always said from day one that Pastor Beijing came on this show as his friend. As his friend. Pastor Beijing comes on this show and he's like pastoring. You know what I mean? Like giving us a full-on commercial about how, he pastors a church and shepherds his people. But Chris is not one of your sheep. He's your friend. So I think the thing that was annoying him was that he kept on speaking in pastor, like black pastor lingo, that was just really triggering for him. Saying that, Chris doesn't like correction, and when I pastor people, like that was the stuff that was pissing him off, because he's just like, what I'm thinking is Chris is just like, we are friends, we are buddies, we bust it up, we cuss, we smoke cigars together, you let me know everything about your side chicks. Like he knows him in a different way. So when he came on this show as a pastor and not as Chris's friend. And that is what Chris thought that he was throughout the season. He saw him be something different, and it looked as if Pastor Beijing was a bit of an opportunist, right? But you can't really see all the mess that Pastor Beijing is doing because you're so disgusted by Chris. So, it's not rose-colored glasses that we look at him on. It's just, awful colored glasses because he's a terrible person, right? So you can you're only enraged at Chris, but you can't see that, Pastor Beijing is being a bit messy. I will say this. Pastor Beijing was about to drop that preacher's robe, right? Because Chris kept on cussing at him and acting like he was going to do something to him. And he was just like, you know what, Chris? You're not going to keep on cussing at me. And I was like, oh, hold on. Hold on, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. We about to see something we shouldn't. We about to see something the flock shouldn't witness. But thankfully, Chris, left the set or whatever, and we get a to be continued. I will say this: the messy host called out the fact that Chris was getting heated about Pastor Beijing appearing as if he was diminishing Mercedes, his baby mama, who he brought a brand new Mercedes for. He was more upset that he did that to Mercedes, and not how he humiliated Paige the whole season. So Paige, you see, he's still the same person, sis. He's still the same person. I hope that you are not justifying your drive-bys with him as, something that a lot of millennial, Christians do, especially the black ones, where it's just like, well, I have these urges, so at least I'm not sleeping around, and he was my husband. I hope you're not doing that. You deserve better. You deserve better. If you're gonna sin with somebody fine, okay? Sin with somebody who knows how to treat you. Sin with somebody who is not a what? Let him know, Tamika, a colorist. Your coochie deserves better. Thank you so much, Tamika, for the super chat. You're speaking all tea. No lies detected. No lies detected. Anyway, that was all my thoughts about this episode. I'm going to get Mama Star to start watching this. So hopefully next week she'll be caught up and we can get into it. Now that that's done, beloveds, if you were just here for the review, it's over. We're going to chit chat now. Let's get into it. Oh, Shonda said, I miss y'all. We miss you too, Shonda. Oh, let me check and just make sure, because sometimes y'all be sending me stuff and I don't have notifications on everything. I still feel so weird to be turbanless. So I'm going to get a turban next show. Hey, Miss Brown Sugar. Miss Brown Sugar said, Nikki, I bet that's exactly what she's thinking. They're probably still married legally, and I can see her rationalizing that it's better than adding to her count. Absolutely. Absolutely. You hear it all the time. Well, it's still like he's still kind of my husband. At least I'm not sleeping around. You're sleeping with Chris. You're sleeping around. You're sleeping with the whole damn town and the neighboring cities. C. Golden said, I want Jacob to tear Haley up next week. He is. If you've seen the previews, oh, goodness, he's going for her. He's going for her. Tamika said, LOL, you real. Thank you, sis. Thank you again for the super chat. C. Golden, I did not see that. Oh, hey, lifestyle with Abby. Abby said, yep. C. Golden said she still had on that ring. For the people who have watched this show from the beginning, have the women always been like this? I'm very concerned. I'm very, very concerned. Very concerned. Uh-oh. Samuela said, Nikki, I just sent you some tea on Instagram. Let's get over to Instagram. What's going on over at Instagram? Oh my God. Okay. So Tracy sent me something and Samuela sent me something. Oh, Samuela's not coming through. You sent me the same thing that Tracy sent me. What time is it? Because I got to get out of here for my next live. Hold on. Tracy sent it to me. Hold on. Tracy said, go 5 minutes in. Hold on. Oh, let me just watch it in my app. Like, why am I trying to watch it?
But she's also a time-sucking vampire.
I mean, I let that play, but they shut my video down. All right, Tracy said go 5 minutes in. All right, let's move it. Move it. All right, Tracy. So what am I going to find 5 minutes in?
Share the shit. Royal Fallon 8.
What the hell is Tracy? What's going on?
All right, so text messages in my fucking phone. Producer text me. Share the shit.
Oh, this is it. Where was he filming this live from? A prison?
Text me and said, hey, we're trying to finalize everything with
Let me know. Hope y'all can hear this.
To know how would you
Oh, not this.
feel about Pastor Dwight coming on.
Is it my internet? Hold on.
Talk to Pastor Dwight.
I got AT&T. I'm sorry. Let me check my settings. Because did I get back onto my Wi-Fi? I need another tower. I need another tower.
Remember when Paige told me that they had a conversation and told me that they had a conversation on camera. And I don't give a fuck about that. When I found out what was, see my frustration on camera, it doesn't matter what the fuck is going on in your marriage. Are you guys there? That I didn't have my Wi-Fi on. Again,
oh, so it was Chris, not me.
Now. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Put a thumbs up or something. Is the connection good now? Is the Wi-Fi
Glow
good?
Hopper. Thank you for the super chat.
Say yes or no. Yeah, it should be good now. I'm on the Wi-Fi. I didn't have a Wi-Fi on.
Oh my gosh, you don't even know how to do a live.
The reunion. We're trying to get everything finalized. And I said, if he comes, I'm not showing up. I said it.
Oh.
I said, I'm not showing up. I don't care. I don't have to film. I don't care about being on TV. It's a lot of bullshit. I don't like it. I said, I'm not showing up. They responded. I have the text message in my fucking phone. They responded and they said, hey, don't worry about it. He's not going to come. I said, perfect. I did not want him to come when they asked me because we hadn't have a conversation. Why in the world do I want to talk to you on camera and put on, like, one thing y'all know about me, I'm not going to be a fake guy. I'm not going to fake the funk. If I feel something, I'm going to clarify it and I'm going to let you know that I feel that way and it can go from there, however you want to do it. So when he had the conversation, y'all got to remember this shit was filmed last summer. When he had the conversation, y'all type in, keep going. All right. When we had the conversation, last time we had the conversation was September. When he had the conversation with Paige, I was upset because if you're married to somebody, if it's your girlfriend, it doesn't matter, and you have a conversation with them, you should at least give a heads up to the person that you're friends with that introduced you to the spouse. You should at least have a conversation. Say, hey Chris, I'm gonna have a conversation. Hey, cool. Enjoy the conversation. I wouldn't even have been mad, but the fact that you went and you tried to sneak and do it, and then you go in there gossiping like a little bitch, like, man, nigga, fuck you.
Okay, Chris. Sorry. Well, you got set up. Welcome to reality TV. But this is the thing. This is why I don't feel bad for Chris. It's because When you play in the game and you're benefiting from it, you're fine, right? When you can go on camera and embarrass Paige and you can sit, like you already know what you're going to say, right? Like, I know that he rehearsed that line to her. I bought my baby mama Mercedes, a brand new Mercedes, a brand new Benz. Like, you knew what you were doing. You knew you were going to get a scene. You knew you were going to get a reaction out of Paige. You knew you were going to humiliate her. Now when the tables turned, all of a sudden you can't handle it. You have a whole hissy fit and you're on Instagram Live trying to, you know, make Pastor Beijing look some sort of way and the show look some sort of way when it no longer benefits you. When now you're the person being humiliated, now it's a problem. Boy, bye. We don't care. We don't care. Y'all don't care at all. Y'all are getting him together. Sly Cat said, and Paige thought that's who God sent her. I hope she no longer thinks that. I really, really do. I hope she didn't turn it around to something where it's just like, oh, that's not who God had for me. That was a test. Because that's what a lot of Christians do too. When something terrible happens or when they make a dumb decision, oh, God sent that to test me. I failed the test, but I'll do better next time. A lot of y'all talk about God like he don't like you, like he's some bully at your high school. Girl, y'all got to get with it. Y'all got to wake up and realize you are being manipulated by the humans at your church. Stop putting God in so much mess. Right? Say it, C. Golden, as much pain and suffering we've endured fooling with him, he can get over it. Absolutely. I agree with you, Amario. Chris deserved to be set up. He's a narcissist, and I'm glad that they embarrassed him. Like, what are we supposed to feel bad for you? You're the villain. Nobody cares for the villain. Come on, listen to Tracy. 254 in the room and 134 likes. Star family, please like, share, subscribe to the best live reviews on YouTube. Thank you, Tracy. Razor A said Chris is all about image. That's why he didn't want Paige and didn't try to do anything but use her for sex, then fake the pregnancy to get out of the marriage. Why are we preaching today? Saying Latrice, sometimes it's the devil, not God, who sends you these blessings. Tell it. Fedora, what's up? Fedora said, so you mean to tell me that Paige ain't got not one good person in her life to keep it 100 with her? We saw her brother. And how he like went along with the same, mindset that Paige had. The only person who had like some sense in her family was the sister-in-law, who was just like, he said, what? Oh no. Like, she was the only one giving like honest reactions, honest and accurate reactions. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Paige's life. I really like concerning her community. Oh no. Oh no. Kimberly said, apparently he won't be on next week. Bye, Felicia, because he can't control the outcome. Because he cannot control the outcome. So he's just not going to come back. Poor Paige, defending him and like, oh no, Chris, don't do that. Girl, why are you doing that? Let him sit there and make a fool of himself. Why are you protecting him? Because you're still sleeping with him. Don't get it. It does, Antilles. It does. Globe Hopper, I seriously hope Paige family gets her some therapy. I hope that the show gets her therapy and pays for it. And it needs to be till infinity and beyond. Because the way they use this woman's vulnerability and weaknesses, the way they used it to get this show trending every episode, foul. I don't know, Mackie. Maybe they believe the same thing too. I don't know. I'm just really, really shocked. I think a lot of us are shocked because a lot of us have family and friends that I don't know anybody in my life who will let me be in something like this for this long. I don't know. The amount of interventions my friends and I have, like, not just for me, for everybody. We always are just like, okay. Like, we won't say nothing. We'll give you a moment to get out of it. We won't say nothing for a while. But after a minute, we'll make a separate group chat, and then we'll start planning. Because we love you. We can't have you out here like this. I don't know. What's up, Tamika? Tamika said, Chris is a child and can't take it. You better preach. You better preach. Thank you so much, Tamika. That's what happened. When the tables got turned on him, what did he do? Spazzed out, had a whole fit. And this is the thing. I'm not saying that the producers didn't set him up right, but I'm just like, if they did, why didn't you say that when you saw the pastor? Why didn't you say that? Is this now something that you're coming up with for sympathy? Either way, it didn't work. It didn't work. Absolutely, Latrice. Absolutely. Featureism is real. We try to ignore that. Listen, I think the reason why specifically Black people, I hope I'm not, not judging, but calling out your race, Latrice, but I feel like we're in the same family. I feel like we're both Black. I could be wrong. I'm just looking at your profile pic. But I feel like with our people, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about colorism. We don't talk about featureism because of how those ideas were formed into our community, right? Because it's shameful. And so we don't want to talk about that poison that has been put into our people to divide and conquer. And that has been successful, right? So instead of addressing it, instead of attacking the sickness and giving it the medicine that it needs, we just act like it doesn't happen. And that's a problem. And that is an absolute problem because there were, I don't think it would have been wrong for Paige or Pastor Kyle to call that out. But within a Black community, we just act like that stuff doesn't happen. It's just like, listen, how we got here affects us today. We got to have that conversation. It's okay. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. Why are we acting like, this bad thing that happened to us is our fault? Let's talk about let's lift the Band-Aid and let's have that conversation so that we can move forward better as a people. But, we just don't have the conversation. Tamika, we don't know. That's what me and Latrice are trying to find out. Where is Paige's family? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Let me tell you something. Tamika supporting your girl. Thank you, Mika. Yes. She said, I'm going to use this stimulus wisely. Thank you, Tamika. Oh, Samuel said, Nikki, my tea sent the internet these days, child. Let me go back to Instagram. And if you don't know, my Instagram is Nikki. Oh, I hope I'm saying your name right. Adez. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Adez say, you look so cute in your pigtails. Thank you for the live. Thank you, Adez. Love you. Thank you for the Venmo. Thank you. Who is this? Melanie's daughter. I don't know who that is. All right, oh, thank you, Samuela.
But y'all want to praise Pastor White, and he's a cutthroat ass motherfucker.
Hold on. Chris is out here going crazy.
Cass, I don't give a fuck. Don't walk up on me on no bullshit, dog. Because we well prepared for any bullshit. We're well prepared for that shit at all times.
Okay. He got to stop that cussing. Before I get my video taken down, messing with this demon.
Pastor White, and he's a cutthroat ass motherfucker.
He's too big. He is too big to be acting like that. Look how he's acting.
I want to be clear. The only reason I didn't pull up on you at your church, dog, is because my grandmother begged me. She said, you are still a man of God at the end of the day. She said, no matter what, she said, he's still a man of God. We was coming to you, brother. I was coming to you. This ain't no fucking game. I don't play fucking games, dog.
Listen. Thank you, Samuela. Chris, when you pull up at the pastor's church, please do it on Instagram Live. Let us see it. I want to see it because I'm telling you right now, Pastor Beijing is going to beat the brakes off of you. I know that for sure. Pastor Beijing is going to put that Bible to the side and beat the brakes off of you. I want to see it. I want to see y'all raise hell in that church parking lot. I want to see it. Do it on live. At your big age, you're rolling up to fight somebody. Paige, close your legs to demons. Stop sleeping with him, because I'm telling you, it was when Paige said, I don't want to discuss that. No, I've got respect for my mom. No, because the clear and accurate answer would have been, oh no, ain't none of that happening. Like, we see you. We see each other. Disappointed. Elena said, plus this is Twitter finger nonsense. Because ain't nothing, not even your grandmother, stopping you from being about that life. Tell him, Elena. Tell him. You on Instagram Live. Women willingly. Wait. Hold on. Oh my God. Women willingly slept with him and accepted engagements. Love you too, Tamika. Thank you. Thank you, fam. Oh God, that man is crazy. Phil, we not going to make Chris. We're not going to make him the representative. So you don't got to be embarrassed. You don't got to be embarrassed. He's representing demons, not black men. Oh, God. Oh, speaking of demons, the lady that put my lashes on, child, when I find you, it's on site. Okay? I'm showing up to your job parking lot. Because I can't, like, it's too, like, I've been able to manage taking off these terrible lashes. I know y'all love them. My eyes couldn't get with it. It was like a foreign object on my eyes, and I wasn't comfortable. But I discovered something new: magnetic lashes. I'm ordering them. When am I going to get them? Because I got to get them when I want to be here. Ordering them soon, and I'll test it out and I'll report back. But this, like, it's glue right here, and right here, and I can't get it off. It's like sore right here. I can't get it off. Never again. Never again. This is cute. Never again. Never again. But I'm sticking with the eyebrow tinting. I like that. I like the eyebrow tinting. Cameron, he's married. But Chris, is Chris's other friend the one that looked like Hood Marvis Chestnut? I wanted him for her. That's a fine big man. Just, oof. Is he married? Now, Chris got some fine friends. I will say that. For him to be a terrible man, he runs around with some fine men. Oh, wait. I missed it. Thank you for pointing out. Thank you, moderators, for pointing out the Mel Fitness super chat. Thank you, Mel Fitness. Hey, sis. Mel Fitness said, at this point, I feel no ways about Paige. Did she really go back and reflect on her actions? And she still can't say that she was not sleeping with him. Ciao. Listen, you're right. You're right. Thank you for the super chat, my love. Because what we going to do? What we going to do, Paige? You and Clara got to want better. I just feel like Virginia is too young and too intoxicated. Mama, stay with a drink to, like, really, I think she got to have a sober head to get, out of this situation. But Clara and Paige, y'all grown and sober. Thank you, Tamika. That dude is so simple, so simple. You're walking around your house like you look dumb. Oh gosh. And it's because of women who remained or, accepted dates with you, was in relationships with you that made you think that this kind of behavior is attractive or normal. I'm telling you, it's us. We're the ones who have to let men know this is not okay. This is not okay. But when we go along with these fools, right? Like when we're women like Virginia, because Virginia said in this reunion, yeah, me and Eric still have different kind of views, but we're able to work through no. See, this is the problem, right? You can't be somebody who is, calling yourself an ally of the LGBTQ community, and then you're lying down with somebody who believes the total opposite, right? Who is not a supporter. Or you can't be screaming Black Lives Matter and then your partner is saying something else and you're calling it opposing views. That's a heart problem. That's a spirit problem. You know what I mean? So you can't be in relation with that person and say, oh, I don't agree with it, but you're still walking throughout this life with them. You have to agree with it, right? Because if you're still in a relationship, if you're having relations, you're married, you're creating children with this person, somewhere along the line, whether you believe it or not, you agree. Because why would you be in this relationship? Why would you okay that behavior if you don't agree, or if you don't think that's okay, or if you don't think that that's the way that you should be treated? Like, that is the women who have been with like a Chris, where it's like, I've seen these things where it's just like, oh no, I don't agree. That girl that's always apologizing, I'm sorry. He gets like that. Why do you keep on apologizing for him? Why do you stay in this relationship? This is obviously a very terrible person. If every time you got to make an excuse and give an apology for him, he has to calm down and then he'll come back and don't be with, either check that behavior or don't be with him. But that's what's has happened with Chris. There are far too many women in his life that have made excuses or okayed his behavior and done the thing to get out of being responsible for your partner by saying, oh, well, I don't think like that. That's how he thinks. That's his views. It's your views too. It's your views too. This is not a family member. This is a person that you chose. And when you found out who they were, you remained in a relationship with them. That is your views as well. Carmen, where in the world is Carmen Sandy? Hey, Carmen. Carmen said, so Chris thought that he could roll up with a haircut and just say, I'm sorry, in that too small suit. The producer said, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Oh, they knew. They knew he was pulling an act. They knew, and as soon as they called out Pastor Beijing, real Chris came out and gave them the show that they wanted. Thank you, Carmen, for the super chat. Let them know, Tamika. Close your legs to demons. Yep. Come on, Janice. It is sad that she saw the clip of him calling her ugly, but still was going to chase after him when he was mad. I don't know if we can save her. Oh, I don't know either. I don't know the hold that he has on her. And I don't know where her family is. Oh, that great point, Stephania. Stephania said the roaches hang with the rats. All right, girl. What does it mean that this guy is your friend? The pastor made a great point, but he comes off as messy. Birds of a feather, what? Or roaches of the city hang with the rats. Absolutely. Thank you, Just John. That is a great point. Just John said Chris had no right to invoke the wipe card regarding Paige. He'd never treated Paige as anything more than trash. Tell it. Tell it. What you say, Latrice? Latrice said, just like with The Bachelorette, they have to do better picking people that truly want love and not clout. Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of The Bachelorette, I'm doing a live on, I'll roll out my lives for next week on Sunday afternoon. I'm doing a live for The Bachelorette on Monday. And we're just going to talk about Katie's men, because more things have come out about the men. Before it was just pictures. Now, there's more things that have come out about them. So I would love to talk to you guys about that. Give him time. Give him time. Let him get a bit more angry. We're going to find out some things. Just Shonda, if you were going to sin up, not down. Listen. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Alicia, hey Alicia. Alicia said, what are the experts doing? Maybe they are focusing on unmatchables, the women eating and drinking on the toilet. Let me tell you something about that. I was going to watch Unmatchables because it seemed like a fun show compared to what I was watching on Married at First Sight. The girl on the toilet eating food, that's what got me out. The girl on the toilet, I was just like, okay, I'm not going to be grossed out. Like, I thought I was going to laugh. I don't know how to kiss. Something like that. I've ghosted women 50 times. Okay, let's see what this is about. I can eat a full meal on the toilet. You were probably the one that brought COVID to America, because what the hell are you talking about? That's sick. How's that not a health hazard? I'll never know what that show was about. They should have never put that woman in a trailer. They should have surprised us with that disgusting woman. Why put her in the trailer? I was out. I can eat a full meal on the toilet. You want to be on TV that bad? That is how you're introduced to the world? Have fun. I won't be watching. I won't be watching. Hey, stage 4 Endopita day by day. Coos Girly, I wish you came early. I'm actually about to get off of here, because my next live, we're going to be talking about the housewives, because I finally have caught up on everything. And I have some thoughts. I have some thoughts about New Jersey. I have some thoughts about Beverly Hills, because Erica. I hate this because Erica is my girl, but me and you going to be beefing this season. And I have some thoughts about New York. Y'all know I love my New York girl. So we'll get into that in the next slide. But let me get off of here so I can prepare for that. Hey, Miss M. Miss Elms, what's up? Said Paige is a good candidate for Seeking Sister Wives. Ugh. I hate to say it, but if she's on it, I watch. I'll watch because there's a part of me that wants to see her on TV being the opposite of who she was when we met her, right? I feel like she needs a redemption arc. I feel like we need to see Paige in a stronger light. I don't know. I gotta see come back from this. This can't be how our relationship ends. This cannot be. Thank you, Miss M's. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Tracy. Tracy said, Nikki, I swear, y'all always tell me this. Nikki, I swear last season was so great. Don't let this season mess up Married at First Sight. All right, girl. They going to Boston. Thank you for the super chat, Tracy. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I know. All right, StreamYard is letting me know I got another live starting soon. But I want to end with Latrice. Listen, Latrice said the producers are trash for what has happened to Paige. They are, right? Absolutely. That's reality TV. This kind of reality TV, this train wreck TV. That's what they wanted. That's why I honestly believe they mismatch certain couples for drama. Like, it's a TV show. They're not trying to have success stories. If that happens, great. but are we going to tune in to watch a season of Brianna and Vincent? Listen, it worked on Netflix for that other Love is Blind. It worked for them, right? But it wasn't a full season of success stories. We also had the ones where it was just like an absolute nightmare. And I honestly believe that this show set up people who were total opposites, who would clash, who would give drama, and then they threw in the couples that they matched properly to show that, oh, this process can actually work, so that they can get another season. That's Trainwreck TV, unfortunately. And unfortunately, Paige was the one who was the sacrificial lamb for the worst, match this season, because of optics and because of what's happening in our nation right now, because we're having conversations that we weren't happening before. We all could see that this show, before, this could happen any other time and nobody would say anything, because that's just how the world is, right? But in this instance, we see how the show set up, humiliated, verbally, mentally abused a dark-skinned Black woman, right? Glad that we can see it work with Brianna and Vincent, but I don't think that they were set up for success either, right? But we could see how this show consistently, every episode, made sure that Paige was humiliated. And I think we all can see it now because of what's happening right now culturally and socially in our world. I think we can see it now, but I think this always happens. I know. Because I'm dark skinned, right? I'm a dark skinned Black woman. I see it all the time. Like, you can always call it out. That's like how, women are great with sexism. You know what I mean? It's just like, you don't have to tell me what it is. I'm a woman. I've been prepared for this my whole life. I know what it feels like, because it's something I always deal with. I can smell it. I can sense it. Before, sexism walks up on me, I can smell that demon from a mile away. Right. So it's the same thing. I've always been able to see stuff like this, but I think because of what's happening now, the whole world can see it. And I don't think this show will do that again. Because now we're looking, right? They won't do that again. They're going to humiliate a white woman next season. They're going to humiliate a white woman. They're not going to embarrass no people of color. No women of color. Oh no. They're going to put white women through hell in Boston. Child. I won't be watching. Nope. Oh, season 13 is Houston. Season 14 is Houston. Y'all know I'm starting to become a little Southern hoe. I'm starting to like the South. What's happening? Maybe I'll tune in for Houston. A little country love. I don't know. Tracy, leave me alone. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all are in here talking. I got to get off of here to talk about them damn housewives. Cameron said Lisa Rinna really on her apology tour this season because she looked terrible last season. She's going to do everything to repair her image. We will talk about it. Oh, really? I was supposed to get off of here. Just John, just stop talking to me. Just John said Paige is trash for what happened to herself. All experts have confirmed that Paige was told that she could end it and encouraged her to do so. When did they encourage her to do so, though? That's the important thing. Virginia, I'm telling you, I started off this season, I was fighting for you, but girl, episode after episode, just like with Portia, I had to back away. You on your own now, sis. I can't. Oh, Houston. Y'all may get me back for one more season. Not Boston. I done heard enough about Boston, and especially the men from Boston. Girl. But Houston, I may tune in. Anyway, family, I love you. I missed you. Thank you all so much for joining me. I didn't know, because I've been going for a minute, so I didn't know if y'all would. I've been going for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. I didn't know if you would all get the notification in time, but it seems like you did, and I'm so glad to be here with you. I definitely miss you guys, because my suitcase is looking me right in the eye, and I have done nothing to it. But I'll get to that later. Anyway, let me get off of here. Meet me in about what? What time is it? What time is it? Meet me in 15 minutes to talk about housewives if you're interested. If not, wait for about 30 minutes and hop in the chat and we'll probably be talking about something else. Anyway, family, I loved you. I missed you. Thank you so much for joining me. This was a good time. This was a good time. See you in 15 minutes. Bye. Oh, if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure you like. Make sure you like. We got to fool that algorithm. Listen, y'all, I'm Black. YouTube not sending my videos out unless y'all like it. Okay, they push all the white creators. They ain't pushing me. So if you don't like, I don't get, I don't get in favor of the algorithm. So that's why I'm always asking you guys to like. But thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye. Listen to Tracy. Listen to Tracy. Bye, my loves. Thank you, Malaya. Love you. Oh, God. Next week is my mother. It's going to be a mess. But that's why you're tuning in. Bye, y'all.